Hey guys, what's up? It's time to do a check out the performance of the Oppo A57 with their Helio G35 SoC against the Infinix Note 12 that has a Helio G88. So in this video, we will doing the speed test comparison between these two devices, and I'm gonna show you who is more faster and who is more better. On specification, Infinix Note 12 is a miles better phone than the Oppo A57, but let's see. We have a 6GB of RAM on this phone versus a 3GB of RAM on the Oppo A57. Huge difference in the RAM size. Both phones comes almost in the same price range. On the back we have a triple cameras on the Infinix Note 12 versus a dual cameras on the Oppo. We have 50 megapixel f1.6 aperture main camera. Then we have a 2 megapixel macro and a 2 megapixel which is a depth sensor. While on the Oppo we have a 13 megapixel main camera with 2 megapixel depth sensor. Back it is made up of plastic on both phones, and the frame also is made up of plastic, and both phones give you a flat frame, and you can see both phones also has a fingerprint scanner on the side. So on the bottom we have headphone jack on both these two devices, and both phones also has a dual speakers, and that's a common thing on both phones. So I am really excited to see how is the Helio G35 is gonna stack up against the Helio G88. So without any wasting time, let's get right into it. So like always, now let's quickly boot both of these phones up at the same time. So logos came up first on the Infinix. So we have Android 11 with iOS 10 versus Android 12 with ColorOS version 12.1. So we have Android 11. So Infinix Note 12 is much faster when it comes to booting up, as you can see, while the Oppo is taking a lot of time, and you can see huge difference when it comes to booting up right from the start. And Oppo is a very slow phone, and you can see with their Helio G35 SoC. Now the Oppo it is also done, so we have a 10-second difference almost between these two devices when it comes to booting up. Now let's talk about the display. On the Oppo we have 6.4-inch 720p IPS LCD display with 60Hz refresh rate, while on the Infinix we have 6.7-inch Full HD Plus AMOLED display with 60Hz refresh rate. Both phones has a U-shaped notch on the top, and the display it is one of the best on the Infinix Note 12 in this price range, full stop. So now let's see apps opening speed. So everything's closed up in the background, no application is running in the background. Also we have same Wi-Fi network on both phones. Phone dialer much faster on the Infinix Note 12. So now let's open settings. Again huge faster on the Note 12. So that's I am talking about. Now let's go to the display, and you can see both phones does not have any high refresh rate display. So now check out some more application. Now let's start off with the Amazon shopping. Helio G88 versus Helio G35, and you can see so we have a 2 or 3 second difference, which is a really big difference. Let's see the scrolling, and scrolling wise it feels smoother on the Note 12, but on the Oppo I feel little hiccups. So now check out some games application. This way we should see a more second difference. Let's see Candy Crush Saga, and the G88 powered Note 12 is done. The Oppo now it is also done as well. So we have 4 or 5 second difference. Let me show the speakers first on the Oppo. Yes, Oppo looks like with max volume. And here is the Infinix Note 12. And I feel the speakers it is more better on the Oppo A57 because of the bass. So Instagram, that one is faster on the Note 12, huge difference. Let's see pinout. Pinout is way faster on the Note 12, and you can see. So again we have a 3 or 4 second difference in the pinout. Let's see Snapchat. faster again on the Note 12. So the G88 is a much powerful SoC than the Helio G35, as you can see in day-to-day tasks. So let's see Spotify, and Spotify is faster again on the Note 12. So now let's opening up the PUBG Mobile, and PUBG is open up faster on the Note 12. Oppo is on 1 year behind than the Note 12. Note 12 is done. Oppo is taking a lot of time, and you can see this where we should see a more difference. And you can see Oppo is taking a lot of time. No, Oppo now it is also done. So we have a 10-second difference, which is a huge difference. Let's see Subway Surfer. Subway Surfer is faster on the Note 12 again, and you can see again we have 4 or 5 second difference, maybe more. So the G35, it is a very disappointing SoC in this price range. I don't know why Oppo is using this SoC in this price range on this phone. Oppo should give us a Snapdragon 680 or a Helio G96. Let's see Temper N2. And Temper N2 faster on the Note 12. Note 12 is done almost, while Oppo is way behind. Oppo, Infinix done, and Oppo now almost done as well. And the graphics, and you can see it is much software in that game on the Oppo A57 as compared to the Infinix Note 12, and you can see from the background. So last one, launching the cameras on both phones, default camera application. Let's see which one is faster. And Infinix is a bit faster, and the camera performance, it is much better on the Infinix Note 12, as you can see. So now let's look at the front-facing camera. So here is the front-facing camera looks like on the Note 12. We have a much better front-facing camera. I would say one of the best in this price range. Has a very good colors, exposure, and white balance. While Oppo, it looks really soft. So now let's see internet browsing speed. I am using for Google Chrome on both phones. Also we have same Wi-Fi network. So now let's open Wikipedia with same Wi-Fi network. And the Infinix Note 12 is faster there. So now let's see the scrolling. And scrolling, it feels smooth on the Note 12, but on the Oppo, little hiccups. Now let's open this, and that one is similar. This time the scrolling, it is much better than before. So now let's open apple.com, and apple.com is faster on the Note 12 again. Scrolling wise, very similar. Not really big hiccups on the Oppo, but on the Note 12 is completely smooth at 60 fps. So now check out RAM management. So yes, on the Note 12 we have 6 GB of RAM versus 3 GB on the Oppo. So now let's start off with the phone dialer, that is refresh. Settings, that is not refresh but white screen. Amazon shopping, and that one is refresh on the Oppo. Let's see Candy Crush Saga, refresh on the Oppo. Instagram, that is not refresh. Let's see Pinout, refresh. RAM management, it is really bad on the Oppo, which is expected. Snapchat, that is refresh. Spotify, that seems like refresh. Let's say PUBG Mobile, PUBG is refresh on the Oppo. So you can see RAM management, it is really bad on the Oppo. That is why I didn't open a lot of application on both phones. Subway Surfer, same result. Let's see Temper N2, again same result. So lastly, back to the internet browser, that is refresh on the Oppo A57. So you can see, and guys, over I have to say regarding the apps opening speed, as you can see that the Infinix Note 12 is beat the Oppo A57 in every single application, I would say, but in games the difference, it is a lot. We have a 10-second difference. In terms of the ramage wise, in that area Infinix Note 12 is performing excellent in the RAM management, while on the Oppo we have a lot of refresh. I don't know why Oppo is giving you a 3 GB of RAM in this price range. We should see a 6 GB of RAM. We have 5000 mAh battery size on both phones with a 33 watt fast charging. So that's about it, and thank you so much for watching this speed test comparison between the Oppo A57 versus the Infinix Note 12. And if you need a best phone in this price range, the Infinix Note 12 with the G88 SoC is the best option in this price range. But again, do let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and I will see you in my next video. Peace out.